You are watching my favorite YouTube channel. I'm Chillmonger. This is Ms. Marvel Beyond the Limit, issue number 505. Her next time we see Ms. Marvel, it'll be talking to Wolverine, her old pal Logan, her chum, the best there is at what he does. What she does is have mercy on her villains. She doesn't exactly want to kill Qarin, Quarin, Quarin. She didn't want to kill her, and she doesn't have to. But the problem is that she absorbs or she uses the same source of power. So Ms. Marvel knows that. Her enemy doesn't know that. So they're going into this fight with a disadvantage. When they come to actually kicking her ass, it was pretty simple. It was just the Wasp saying, "Fine, we'll get you here. I will shrink you down to size, and boom, let's go to our friend Doctor Strange." That was the fight. Inside the fight, there were a couple of digs towards Evangeline Lily Wasp. They were there. There were two of them right in a row, and I'm going, oh, this is the thing. I follow the writer on Twitter. You kind of get the left wing politics thing, in which that comes vaccine. What's the word? Rhetoric. What's the word? Like ideology and stuff like that. So I feel like there was a little bit of digs towards the actress who plays the Wasp. If there was just one, I wouldn't bring it up, but because there was two in a row, I go, it's something that they're doing here on purpose. So, this guy's got a movie going on. His movie is also called The Multiverse of Madness. They associated it. They kind of incorporated it just to be in line with comic books. Sometimes they do that and I dislike it. Sometimes they do that, it comes out of nowhere. This was fine. This was like, because it didn't act like Doctor Strange. Like, he knew who she was. They were in that Infinity Wars crossover event book from like 2018, Infinity Wars with an S. So they know each other, and they acted like that. This wasn't the movie version meeting Kamala Khan. This was like 616. And when I say 616, you guys know exactly what I mean by 616. That movie. That was, if there was one issue I had with that, and it's not a big deal. The MCU is not 616. This is. So he sends her off, and unfortunately, it's not like we have a new villain to state. Something that Ms. Marvel needs is new villains. But when he sends her off and he goes, "All right, back to your universe. Maybe you could think about what you did and become a better person." She's not done with Kamala. She's like still mad at her. So it's good that Kamala has a new villain, because right now we don't have many of them. Villains are important. They kind of shape the hero. The bad things that they do results in the positive things that we like about heroes, and the adversities for Kamala to step through and become better. Unfortunately, this one is lost. This one is another universe. When are we going to see this one again? Like, what are the coincidences that when we visit the infinite multiverse, where there is a scenario for every situation, we'll bump into Karen again? It's cool that she has a new villain, but we won't be seeing this villain in a substantial. Plus, it's in another universe, so no matter what happens, no matter who dies, all Kamala's got to do is go through a portal, zap back, return to her normal world, and nothing held any weight, which is the issue with the multiverse. But it's cool if they can die like they did in the movie when those characters all died. You're like, oh look, yeah, it's not the real versions, but it was, it served its purpose. We got to see some epic fighting. I don't know. I can take it in a movie, but I wouldn't buy like a $4 comic book for 5 issues of like, we're in this other universe. I'd be like, I'll wait. I'll read it online later. Marvel Unlimited, I mean. Or do I? So that's Ms. Marvel Beyond the Limit. The place we are right now with the character is a poor place. The people writing this character are not Dan Slott. Who's another top tier writer? So I'm blanking. Chip Zdarsky is not writing Ms. Marvel. The people who are writing Ms. Marvel is the new writer, Jody Houser, who's coming in to do the Marvel Wolverine Ms. Marvel crossover. Don't ever get it twisted, guys. When Marvel celebrates, remember that free comic book day thing that they had? When they go, look how diverse we are, look at the voices we have. Check it out, guys. All of these characters who don't happen to be white. Are any of these guys the top 10 Marvel selling characters? No. Are any of the writers of this comic book for free comic book day in the top 10? No. Who are the names that they had to advertise there? Nadia, Luciano, You may, I mean, the artist is subjective, but as far as we go with the writing, that's not top tier. Don't ever get it twisted like, and make it seem like they care enough about these characters. They're doing it for the sake of quantity. Here you go. It's out there. Can't say we're racist. What are you guys talking about? You know how many black books we have? You know how many the characters who are not white that we have? And then you look at the weight or the stature of these creators that get put on these comic books. There's no Alex Ross Ms. Marvel covers, is there? No, there's not. Shout out to Black Panther. They put Alex Ross on that. Think about that for a minute.